fibroid turns into triplet after 5 years of barrenness. For over 5 years, Reina had carried a burden heavier than any physical weight. A fibroid diagnosis had shattered her dreams of motherhood, and with it, her sense of purpose as a wife. Yet Peter stood by her side without hesitation, his love unwavering despite the cruel whispers that followed them through their village. As the months turned into years, Reina's swollen abdomen became impossible to hide. Strangers on the road would congratulate her, calling out blessings for the child they believed she carried. Each time, shame prevented her from correcting them. When nearly a year and a half passed without delivery, the villagers grew suspicious. Rumors spread like wildfire, whispers of medical complications, of dark secrets, of a couple deceiving their community. But Reina and Peter refused to surrender to despair. Every night, they knelt together in prayer, their faith their only anchor in a sea of doubt and speculation. One afternoon, as Reina prepared dinner in the kitchen, a sudden cry shattered the quiet. Peter rushed in to find his wife collapsed on the floor, gripped by an unknown agony. Without hesitation, he lifted her into his arms and raced to the hospital. What happened next defied all medical logic. The doctor ran test after test, his confusion deepening with each result. A woman with a fibroid, a benign tumor, could not conceive, yet the evidence before him suggested otherwise. When he presented his findings to the bewildered couple, they rejected it outright. Reina demanded proof, insisting that a baby must move to prove its existence. The doctor adjusted the ultrasound machine and turned the screen toward them. There, unmistakably visible, was a perfectly formed baby at 6 months of gestation. Reina and Peter collapsed into each other's arms, tears streaming down their faces. In that moment, in that hospital room, doubt transformed into absolute certainty. God had intervened. Their miracle was real. When news reached the village, reactions varied wildly. Some dismissed the story as fabrication, too extraordinary to believe. Others celebrated the couple's joy. Skeptics declared they would only believe it when they saw Reina holding her child in her own arms. But Reina and Peter no longer needed the village's validation. They had witnessed something transcendent, proof that faith, when tested, could move mountains and heal what medicine deemed impossible.